Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We're having a great day. It's been a good one so far. I ended up getting the new iPhone 16 Pro Max day one, the second it came out. I don't know how that happened. I just lucked out. So I'm excited to share with you guys what kind of footage this thing can take with cars on the track or even off the track. It seems incredible what phones can do nowadays. But hey guys, welcome back to the Speed Phenom YouTube channel. I'm Austin. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we need to talk about the stuff that we've been hearing about the Corvette ZORA. Now, all the internet, let's say people online, have been talking about how the ZORA, it's got to be testing right now at the Nurburgring. We're seeing spy shots of a heavily camouflaged Corvette ZR1 going for laps, and it's got the same front grille inserts that the Corvette E-Ray has that distinguishes it against the gas-dedicated Corvette. Today, we need to break down what really is truthfully going on here. When we consider the past when it comes to Chevrolet testing out cars on the Nurburgring, we know that they love to do it. They tested everything from previous gen Corvettes. They put down actually record lap times before in the past, like with the C6 Corvette ZR1. I was bummed out to find the Chevrolet team not sharing the information on the lap time for the C7 ZR1 on the Nurburgring. The same can be said for the Corvette Z06. I wonder why Chevrolet has stopped sharing lap times on that legendary racetrack. They go there, they test there quite extensively. Why not try to share with us some of those numbers? Well, I can see why. You can either guess on one end of the spectrum, it is not a good time that the car is getting, or they don't have the ability to run optimally for a single full lap with perfect conditions. Oftentimes going out there, you might run into different manufacturers testing. Another thing that happens is that manufacturers need to block out their own time slots to go onto the track alongside other manufacturers. There's so many variables that go hand in hand for putting down a lap. It's important to not just think it's a simple matter. When I go out to do my lap times, I don't have the ability to give you finely tuned conditions where it's optimum. I'm not renting the track myself. I'm going to an open track day. There's tons of cars out there, whether it's a Civic Type R, those are fun, I love those cars, so I called it out, to a Scion FRS, to a Bugatti Veyron. You have all sorts of different cars out there, all sorts of different cars. What happens is that you can go out in your session, you're very fast, and then you run into another car, and then another car. That's exactly what happened to me when I took the McLaren 750S to Laguna Seca recently. I'll have it linked on top of the screen right now. It's a great video. We put down the record lap for a 750S on that track. We beat the McLaren Senna. It was so much fun. It really was so much fun. So check out that 127 lap. I also posted a 127.1 lap, an even faster lap, on Instagram. So make sure to check it out at speed_phenom. Yeah, this McLaren is insanely fast. The problem I felt was every lap I'd go out, I'd run into somebody. Whether they're let's say, a track length ahead of me, I would catch up to them right away. It's insane how fast some of these cars can get. There's nothing against other drivers out there who have slower cars, because not everyone has, let's say, a 800 horsepower car for straightaways. It's important to realize that conditions are variable on an open track day. Therefore, my lap times that I give you guys are pretty realistic. People love watching them because they are a true testament to real world conditions. When manufacturers go out to put down their record lap times at Nurburgring, for example, Porsche, they go out there, they have multiple sets of tires, they have time, they have the best drivers in the world, they've chosen certain days of the year where the conditions, the air temperature, the density of the air, everything is perfect, or is good as they can get it. All those variables help to improve lap times. To give you an idea, at the end of the day versus the beginning of the day, a lap can be 1, 2, even 3 seconds slower with the same driving, with the same tire condition, same contact patch, everything. The things that can change the track are heat, also greasy track surfaces. Towards later in the day, all the oil will start to come out, and the conditions of the air alongside with the track surface tend to go down. I did my 127 at the end of the day. It's crazy. That means the McLaren 750S would be even faster, I would bet, easily, than the 126s with new tires and a morning lap. Now, to shift back to the Corvette ZORA, I explain all this to tell you why Chevrolet may have not shown us lap times in the past. I hope to see a lap time with the new Corvette ZORA. We're seeing Ford and how dedicated they are when it comes to putting down a proper lap time with the new Mustang GTD to show the world that it can compete against Porsche and the fastest cars out there. I think if Chevrolet really took that step to share with us a lap time, it would go very far. I know these cars are very capable. They really are. They are mid-engined supercars. They have a ton of horsepower, especially that new Corvette ZR1 with 1,064 horsepower. I know that Corvette ZR1 is going to be a fast car around the Nurburgring. Why haven't they shared a time with us? We saw videos and test footage of the Corvette ZR1, the 1,000 horsepower Corvette with tons of tires out there in the Nurburgring. Where's the lap time, Chevy? Come on, please share us a lap time. Comment down below. Comment down below if you want to see the lap time for the Corvette ZR1. I want to see it. I want to see how it compares against the GT3 RS, even that new Mustang GTD coming out. It's a perfect benchmark track, especially with all three of those cars wearing the same rubber. The Porsche is on Cup 2Rs, the Mustang is on Cup 2Rs, and finally, the Corvette ZR1 is on Cup 2Rs, the same branded tire. Obviously, they are engineered differently per each car they go on. However, it's so similar with the same track and tire setup. I really do think the lap times would give us a great benchmark to find out which is truly faster on a racetrack as strenuous as the Nürburgring. I think when we consider the Corvette ZORA, what we're going to see with it, well, the ZORA, if it has all that same front cooling system upgrades as the Corvette E-Ray, it looks like with the front grills, it's similar. We are going to be having to deal with interesting waters. We know the Lamborghini Revuelto just came out. It's 1,000 horsepower. This gas-dedicated ZR1 with no electric power is more powerful. The Lamborghini Temerario has 900 horsepower. It's a hybrid. The Ferrari 296 GTB is a hybrid. The McLaren Artura and Artura Spider are hybrids. We're entering this era where gas-powered sports cars and supercars are fading away and we're getting hybrids. Chevrolet first introduced us to a hybrid Corvette with the Corvette E-Ray that had 650 horsepower with a hybrid system featuring a battery towards the column in the middle and then an electric motor up front to spin those front two wheels. Now, if you just simply pick up that motor and you pick up those batteries out of the E-Ray and drop it into a Corvette ZR1, boom, instantly you've got a Corvette ZORA, just like that. The level of engineering has truly, I think it's gone down a little bit, meaning they don't need to engineer or spend as much time now to put together the ZORA because they've had all these years, all the way back to 2020, to finally tune the Corvette CE8 and develop the engine for the Z06 and the ZR1. Now that the ZR1's coming out, they're going to see how the ZR1 motor fares when it comes to owners getting the car, tracking the car, using the car. The engine is going to be developed. The hybrid system is being tested right now on the E-Ray. Owners are putting miles on it. Now all you got to do is use those two proven technologies, put it together, and then voila. They know how to integrate a V8 with a hybrid motor. They've done it with the Corvette E-Ray. You know, if you look at the E-Ray, the V8 is completely detached from the drivetrain unit of the front axle with the electric battery and the electric motor. Therefore, with the programming, they're able to tune it in where you're getting a lot of torque and power down low, or when you tap on the throttle to give you that rush. If they just simply adopt that technology and throw it onto the Corvette ZR1, well, they have it. That's the Corvette ZORA, just like that. Now add 100 horsepower to the Corvette ZR1, you could be looking at an 1,100 to 1,200 horsepower Corvette ZORA. Will it even be called ZORA? I don't even know. What if they delete the name Corvette from it and they just say the Chevrolet ZORA? There's so many ways they can go about it. Mustang GTD that's a new name, right? Grand Touring Daytona. That's a brand new name for Mustang. I know ZORA would be a brand new name for Corvette and Chevrolet. New names are good. New names in the block are good. That means we're creating a new legacy, a new lineage. And with the future to come, people are going to look back at this era and go, wow, Chevrolet did something incredible when they unveiled and came out with the very first Corvette ZORA. You know what I'm trying to say here? I think the technology and everything that goes towards making the Corvette ZORA, it may be over the horizon sooner than we expect, simply because the engineering is already pretty much out there, or going to be out there very shortly when the ZR1 finally hits the street. I'm still trying to get the ZR1. I would love to get that car, as I said, for years, many years, all the way back to when the C8 mid-engine Corvette was coming out. My goal is to get every one of these Corvettes and then keep the best one. I would love to get the Corvette ZR1 and share with you guys how it drives. So stay tuned with more on that process of buying the Corvette ZR1. I'm very excited about that car. I know many of you feel the same exact way. Let me know, have you made any progress with trying to find a dealer that you're going to be working with? Let us know in the comment section down below. Finally, to end this video, I know you're probably noticing I'm sitting in a completely different location now. Behind me are white walls, gray walls. Stay tuned. I have a lot to share with you guys. So much is going on, so I apologize for the lack of videos for this month of September. I know last month, August, was a blast. I can't wait to get back to the content grind and share with you guys how the Speed Phenom brand is expanding to help all of you. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. It really does help me out. And subscribe. Bunch of great content coming out your way. While you do that, hit the notification bell to stay with all the new videos coming out your way. The second I post some, you'll get an alert. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.